A rich businessman, Mr. Wilson, disappeared from his hotel room. It was rumored he'd come to buy the resort from the current owners. The police questioned 3 suspects. The businessman's assistant said, "I felt unwell on our way here. I went to my room as soon as we arrived, took some medicine, and fell asleep immediately." The hotel owner said, "We agreed to meet with Mr. Wilson in a conference room, but I got lost while trying to find it. I finally came here, but Mr. Wilson never showed up." Mr. Wilson's wife, who accompanied him on this trip, said, "My husband was going to meet with the hotel owner. I'm not interested in business, so I went to a spa." Who is behind the businessman's disappearance? The hotel owner. How could he get lost in his own hotel? Jack was about to fail his exam. Luckily, the professor gave him one last chance. The guy had to arrange 4 9s to make them equal 100. He could use any math symbols. How can he do it? Jack figured out the correct answer pretty fast. 99 plus 9 ninths equals 100. It was raining hard in the evening. Lauren told her twins to go to bed. Sometime later, she went to check on them. As soon as she opened the door to their room, she realized that one of them had sneaked out without her permission. Look at the room and try to figure out who it was. It was the girl on the left. Look, both pairs of sneakers are in their place, but the ones on the left are covered with dirt. Which of these people is in greater danger? The girl who's walking without a jacket or scarf while it's snowing, or the guy who's wandering through a desert, struggling to walk and all sweaty? The girl is in a more dangerous situation. The guy seems to be struggling more. But look, there's a building behind that hill. Now, there are these 3 girls. They all seem to be pregnant, but only 2 of them actually are. Can you figure out who's faking? The girl wearing a huge sweater. She's hiding something under her sweater and holding it with her hands. Look at these 2 moms very attentively. What do you think? Which of them is rich? The mom on the left seems to be rich. She's wearing expensive brands and her bag is from a famous designer. But look at the brand logos. They're fake. Plus, the stroller she has is very simple. The second mom is dressed seemingly modestly, but her stroller is really cool. Look, it has a motor. It must cost a fortune. Now, the next riddle to test your logical skills. Look at these 2 bloggers. Which of them is more popular? The one that has 3 million likes and no comments, or the one with 2.5 million likes and 500,000 comments? The second blogger is definitely more popular. People are interested not only in watching her content, but also in interacting with her. Christina was dreaming of dating a rich boy from her college. After doing some research, she settled on 3 guys. All of them were nice and interested in her, but the girl needed the richest. Once, she saw them having lunch together. After checking what each of them was eating, Christina made her choice. Which guy did she pick? The guy who's eating seafood and avocado. These products are most expensive. You're given 8 eggs. You need to break 2. cook 2, and eat 2. How many eggs will you have in the end? You can break, cook, and eat 2 eggs. It'll leave you with 6 eggs. You're walking through the forest. Suddenly, you see a crossroads and a man standing there. One road leads to the village where the criminals live, and the other to a safe place. You don't know whether you can trust this person. You can ask him one question. If the man is a criminal, he'll lie. If he's from the safe place, he'll tell you the truth. Which question should you ask? Where is your village? If the person is innocent, he'll send you to the safe place, and if he's a criminal, he'll lie and point towards the safe place too. 1 out of the 9 identical balls is heavier than the others. How can you figure out which one it is after only 2 weighings? You should divide all the balls into 3 groups and weigh 2 of them. That's how you can figure out which group contains the heavy ball. After that, you should pick 2 balls from the heaviest group. Weigh one of them against the other, and you'll understand which ball of the 3 is the heaviest. Julia was angry with her boyfriend. She sent a message to her best friend, who lived in Switzerland. In this message, the girl complained about the mistakes the guy had made. But her friend sent her a very strange reply. What did Julia's friend mean? She wanted to say that Julia should forgive and forget. Someone stole the money Adam kept in his safe. After watching the security footage, the police figured out when it had happened and questioned 3 suspects. Julia said she'd gone to bed at 10 p.m. and fallen asleep right away. Parker told the detective he'd been watching TV from 11:25 p.m. to 2:15 a.m. And Aiden said he'd been with his friends, playing computer games all night. The police immediately arrested the thief. Who was it? It was Parker. He was suspiciously specific about the time. Caroline went for a walk to the park. Deep in her thoughts, the girl wasn't really looking where she was going. That's why she didn't notice a pit in the ground and fell into it. When she came around, she found herself in a strange room. There were no windows, no door. The girl saw a table with 3 apples on it, and... was it a note?
To get out of this trap, you've got to eat an apple, but only one of them isn't poisoned. Pick carefully.
Caroline was terrified, but after examining the apples, she bravely bit into one of them, and nothing bad happened. Which apple did she choose? The girl chose the apple with a worm peeking out of it. If it could eat the fruit, a human probably could too. Ethan put a coin into an empty bottle and plugged it tightly with a cork. Then, he told his friend he'd remove the coin without breaking the bottle or taking out the cork. And he did it. How? Ethan pushed the cork into the bottle and then shook it to make the coin fall out. Landon's mother is going to visit her relatives in another town. Before leaving, she enters her son's room to say goodbye. Oh my, it's a terrible mess, and the boy's playing games on his phone. The woman takes the gadget away and locks it in her safe. I'll tell you the password only after you send me a photo of your room, tidy and squeaky clean. She's at the railway station when Landon sends her the photo. She's happy at first, before she realizes it's an old one. How has she understood it? The date on the departure board at the station is December 20th, 2020, but it's July 5th, 2019 on the calendar in Landon's room. Several police officers were following a criminal. He hid in a random house. When the officers entered the building, they saw there was a costume party, and the criminal pretended to be one of the guests. The police looked at the people and soon figured out who the criminal was. How did they understand it? It's the man in the black cape. Unlike other partygoers, he seems to throw on everything he had at hand. Iron Man's helmet, Batman's cape, and Hulk's pants.
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.